going. We have Bryson Eason now. Raise your hand. We'll get you a mic. To start us off. Adam, we'll start with you.
When you guys look back at the film, curious to know how critical the coaches were, or is it more just praise because you guys won the game?
It was very critical. We have a lot of things to work on, a lot of things to get better with. So it was, just very so much critical. Not too much praise, so we can keep a level headed and just, keep getting better.
Ben?
I thought the run against Pitt, you all have done a pretty good job of modeling up the run. What do you feel like you all are doing well as a group to kind of follow the run as the games get forward?
I feel like that everybody's just doing their job, doing what Coach Banks and our position coach is asking us to do, and just being fundamentally sound and technical sound, and just doing everything that we're supposed to do, personally and as a unit, as a group all together, because we are one, as a whole unit. So I think that's really what it is. Everybody just tuning in and doing their job, and it's whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Eric and then Brent.
How important is it for you guys to play a lot of guys up front? I know that's what you've been doing so far this season. And then how have you grown, your game grown from, over the last 6 months or so?
I feel like it's very important because the D-line position is a very, very physical position. And, you got to keep guys healthy. You got to keep guys having wins. So for us to have a good amount of guys to rotate and keep everyone fresh and, just to have everybody fresh and produce is a great thing. And me personally, I feel like the guys in my room, the guys on the defensive unit, we can all keep each other going, all motivate each other, very positive when some don't go our way or something like that. But me personally, I feel like, it's the guys around me and the coaches, everybody that's around that's in this building that just helps me build confidence and allows me to be who I am and grow into the player that I know I can be. So, yeah.
Bryson, you got in that game early and played a critical role early against Florida. How much confidence does that give you going forward? And what do you have to do to be more consistent so that you play that kind of role every week for Coach Gardner's line?
It gives me a lot of confidence. It feels good just to know that he trusts me to put me in that situation. And confidence-wise, man, I just want to, continue to get better. This position is kind of new for me, but just to keep getting better, learn all the techniques and play vertical, play fast, and just play for the guys out there that's on their field with me. That's really what it's all about for me.
Go to Patrick and then Wes.
Bryson, Coach Garner, in preseason kind of talked about you making that transition playing defensive tackle. What's it been like these first 4 games? Has there been anything that surprised you or maybe been harder or easier than you expected making that move?
What surprised me is I can say what surprised me how physical that I realized how physical I am personally, because I thought it was gonna be a little bit more banging and a little bit more, rough and tough up in there in the inside playing against the guards and sending and things like that. But personally, I feel like I've been handling it well, holding my own. So that's really what I take pride in, holding my own and playing for the power team, playing for my brothers next to me, getting my best foot forward.
And you talked about the coaches being critical. You guys coming off that game. How do you guys as a team sort of stay grounded? You're in the top 10, you're undefeated. I know that's where you want to be at this stage, but how do you make sure that some of the success doesn't get to your head or anything like that?
They're preaching around the building, just take 1 week at a time, 1-0 each week. And even though, that stuff is great, just how fast it came, it can be taken away even quicker. So we have to continue to get better and do better for us to. This is not the end goal either. So we have to do better and get better each and every practice, each and every time we have an opportunity to just keep a level headed and just keep doing what we're doing so we can be where we want to be at the end of the day.
Wes?
Bryson, you have to, I guess being inside now, you probably practice more against Spraggins than you had before. And he was just named SEC Offensive Lineman of the Week. I don't think he's allowed a sack this year. What kind of a player is he and what makes him effective there at guard?
Spraggs is a very physical guy, very, very physical guy. That's why I feel like what was surprising to me going against my O-line all fall camp versus the other guys, it's a huge difference. But Spraggs is a great player, brings a lot of energy each and every day. Like I said, physical. He's going to give you his best, so you got to give him yours unless you want to be somewhere on the ground somewhere. So, that's really what it is. I feel like we have one of the best O-line, you know what I'm saying, in college football. And shout out to those guys. And they did a heck of a job all fall camp to give us great looks and just be good for us on the other side of the ball.
Vince?
Bryson, two things. One, how did we get here? You came to Tennessee as a linebacker, now you're 300 pounds and on the inside. Take us through that sort of evolution to get you to this spot.
Man, well, just I feel like a lot of weightlifting and a lot of eating, so it just plays hand in hand with each other. I mean, I really can't do nothing about it, but I'm gonna just embrace it and do the best I can to help this team out. But the journey has been crazy. I done moved from inside to Leo to end, now to tackle. But it's cool because it gives me a whole different perspective on the game. You know, I was used to playing on the second level, kind of on the second level back in high school, but now I'm on the first level. It's a whole different ball game. But I've been enjoying it. I've been embracing it, and you know, just trying to get better. And like I said, help this team in whatever way I can. So yeah.
And Tamara McDonald, you've known most of your life. You said you guys have been together since you were 8. What's that experience like playing with them as a Memphis Scout?
It's like a dream come true to play with somebody that I played with since like Little League and Pee Wee, and just to see us both out there doing what we love, and he know I'm root for him, root for me. It's great. It's really undescribable, you know, and it's just a bond that'll never be broken. I'm happy for him when he makes a tackle, when he makes a play. Just know how he is for me.
I will do a few more with Joseph and Rob.
You talked about the depth that you guys have on the defensive line, but just for the rest of the team, how do you guys attack this open week, knowing that after it you have 8 straight weeks of tough football to come?
I feel like that the way that the coaches are and the way that we're being coached, they're not going to let us be, you know, comfortable. So there's always room for improvement. Some things we have to get better. They're very attention to detail. So it's all about the little things, the technical things that they're gonna keep us working with and working on, so we can, you know, get better each and every week and be ready for those 8 weeks of straight ball that's coming up.
Bryson, what have you seen from Big O so far this season? And just there's a lot of Memphis sprinkled across the roster that he plays right now. Just how much pride do you all take in that?
We take a lot of pride in it. Big O has been a great leader, a great role model in our room, and just showing the way. And I'm happy for him, excited for him, and I'm rooting for him as well to know that he's, you know, a guy on this team, and he got all my support. And it's just great to watch. You know, feels good to see somebody that's a Memphis native just like me. We've grown a great, very, very, very close bond, and I'm just happy for him. I'm excited for him as well, and it's just great to see. Like I said, it's just great to see.
All right.
Thank you.